Update 2 for Hytale has arrived and it is massive. And just a quick reminder, if you plan on buying Hytale either now or in the future, please consider using code BluJay upon checkout. That would mean the world to me and help me out quite a bit. Let's not waste any time and let's check out some of the biggest changes that you may want to know about. This right here is the Grimoire, and it is a brand new item that was added today, and what it does is incredible. When you use the Grimoire in the general vicinity of a pile of bones, it will spawn a skeleton minion to follow you around. In creative mode, it just despawns and goes right back into the ground. But if you're in adventure mode, this skeleton minion becomes your friend and will follow you around, and I assume will attack enemies that try to come after you. Come here, check this out. Well, that's not helpful. What if I hit him? Yes. I believe you have to engage with the enemy yourself before he will protect you. Come on, do something. There you go. Oh, this is awesome. The Grimoire will only stack up to 5, so you can only summon 5 at a time. But if you have 5 bone piles, you can consume all 5 at once and spawn 5 skeletons to follow you around. Come here, let's go ambush this guy. There you go, do your thing. No, that's so good. Unfortunately, they do not last forever. They will only stay around for 5 minutes, but that is a useful thing to have in the game. This is just the beginning of magic. Simon has said this is not magic itself, it's just a fun little thing they wanted to throw in there. So the full-on magic system is still incoming, but if it's anything like this, it's going to be pretty cool. For those of you that love cosmetics and customization, there are some new options in the face accessories. I believe this one is new right here, and it comes in a variety of colors. I believe this one is new as well. The patch notes don't specify what is new in here and what is not, and I have not memorized the entire menu of options, so if I miss something, let me know in the comments. To show off the next cosmetic item, I'm going to have to remove my beautiful beard here. Wow, I look very different clean shaven. They have introduced 3 new mouth options, the first being the cute mouth, then the vampire mouth, and the orc mouth. Personally, I think I'm going to stick with the beard. This is another huge win for all of the cosmetics and customization fans right here. I've got my armor on, but now I have the ability to make it invisible. If you go into the inventory, you now have a toggle ability for your armor, and each of them are completely separate. So you can toggle any or all of them on or off at any time and do not lose the protection of your armor while still being able to fully see your character cosmetics. Oh, this is good. Huge win for the community. Pickaxes have now been updated to rework their progression so that your mining speed varies with the level of pickaxe that you have. The better the pickaxe, the faster it's going to be, and this is going to help immensely on things like volcanic rock. A crude pickaxe will take 12 hits to break volcanic rock, while an adamantite will only take 3. This is a massive improvement to mining, and it's definitely going to want to make me get adamantite a lot quicker. The furniture workbench has received an upgrade and now has all of the available lighting options to craft in adventure mode. That includes things like the light temple lantern, which was previously unavailable, the sand-swept lantern, the sand-swept torch, the overgrown temple torch, basically all of the options down at the bottom of the menu, plus a few mixed in here toward the top. None of those were available before, and now we have way more lighting options to put in our adventure worlds. I would say I hope we see more lighting options in the future because lighting in this game is incredible, but this list is already pretty good. I can't complain, but I can hope. More ambient lighting options are always a good thing. Cows have been given an update to drop medium hide, where previously they dropped light hide. One of the only ways to get medium hide in the wilds previously was to fight wolves, and as I just mentioned with lighting, variety is always a good option. I'm uncertain as to whether any other hide drops have been updated at this point, but if you discover any more, let me know in the comments. The magma rhino toad has been nerfed by reducing the amount that it spams the tongue tossing effect, which seems like a good thing at first, right? Well, don't celebrate too quickly because it's also been buffed at the same time. Its movement ability gets it closer to you more often. These things are already too fast to begin with. My whole plan is to run away. Now I'm gonna have to fight these things. Also, I may have found an unintentional bug. Block doesn't work. Okay, it works with a cobalt sword. It works with a crude sword. Can you not block with a long sword? Let's find another two-handed weapon. Okay, it looks like you cannot block with those. That might be intentional. I don't know if that's a bug. This is a feature update, so we're not going to focus too much on this, but I am going to submit that as a bug report just in case. Ore generation underground has received a boost, especially in Zone 4, the Devastated Lands. I'm not too sure how big of an impact this is going to have on players. I personally never had a problem finding ores in Zone 4, but if this was you before and you were having trouble finding them, hopefully this will make your resource mining experience a little bit nicer. Just as a side note as well, you will need to generate new chunks or generate an entirely new world for this to take place. If you've previously loaded chunks in your world, those chunks will be unaffected by this change, so you won't see an increase there, but there is a chunk pruning tool that has been released already, and I will be doing a video on that soon as well, if that's an option that you want to use. Little bit of a boost for eternal crops. If you happen to be fighting a monster in the area and swinging your sword, no longer do you have to worry about weapon damage breaking your eternal crops. As you can see now, they are completely unaffected and still growing. Happy as can be. The hotbar has received a UI update. In the current version of Hytale, it has a yellow square that indicates which item slot you are currently selecting. When you're in a desert, it makes it very difficult to see, and I've run into this problem a lot. I'm trying to switch to a specific tool or item, and it's just impossible to see on the hotbar. And in the new update, it's slightly better. There's a little bit more contrast and it's easier to see, but I would still say this is not perfect. They've also added a diamond indicator below to highlight a little bit more which tool or item is selected. I would say this one still needs some work. This is 100% personal opinion and preference, but if I were the UI designer on this, I'd probably go with a white square with a small black border. I know that's kind of boring and default for most things, but it does make that contrast a lot more evident. The only places it would really affect are snow biomes, and if you've got enough of a black border, it's not going to matter there. But yellow on yellow, even with some slight contrast, it's really hard to see. Hopefully they keep on tweaking this one, but it's better than what we had before. I know there are a ton of feature and bug fixes in this update, but this is the last one that I want to highlight for today, and I also have another suggestion on how this can be improved. Pick block is now functioning when the hotbar is full, so if I pick block this log right here, it's going to jump into my hotbar, or if I go over here and pick block this sandstone, that jumps in my hotbar as well. This is working how you would expect it to. However, I would still love to see an option for adventure mode to where if you have the item in your inventory and you pick block something, it would throw it into your hotbar as well. This currently does not work. I don't know if they have this planned for the future, but that would be a very nice building quality of life update as well. But while there are still some improvements left to be made on this, we're seeing some progress, and for that, I'm really happy. Hey, thanks for watching today's video. Let me know in the comments what your favorite new feature is, even if I didn't cover it today. Go ahead and throw it down there. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And hey, don't be a square. Come back and hang out with me again soon. Bye for now.